Hey, what's going on, guys? It's your boy, and today we're actually making a different kind of video. We're making a story time about the time that my PlayStation got hacked, my whole PlayStation account. And just before we start this video, I want to warn you guys that my voice is really fucked up. Like, I'm sick and like I'm really stuffy, so like my whole voice is like way different. It sounds like ass. I know, but you guys are gonna have to bear with me on this video. It'll be better by the next video, I promise, but just for this one, you guys are gonna have to bear with me. But either way, let's get into this video. Okay, so how all this started was it was a regular Friday night, and I just got home from school, so I was like, okay, let's play some Fortnite all night. I was about to pull an all-nighter, just chill out with my friends. So we were in a party just talking, and all of a sudden, someone logged onto my account. I was like, what? I was like, oh, it must be one of my friends, because I usually give like my close friends my account information just so like we can like log on to each other's account and like maybe get wins if we want to play through the week or something, or buy each other skins just for randomly. And yeah, so I texted all my friends that have my account. I was like, you guys on? And they're like, no, we're not on your account. I was like, well, this is weird. And then I got a message from my friends that were in my party with me. They're like, bro, someone's on your account and it's not you, and they like have your account information, and they're saying that they bought it. I was like, what? So I was like, why can't I log onto my account? And then eventually I realized, like, oh, they changed my account information, because like after we had this crazy login battle where like we kept on logging in back and forth, it said try to log into PlayStation Network. So like I was all the way logged out. I was like, what? So then I put in my password and email, and it was like incorrect password and email. I was like, what? So I went into my little book that I keep all my passwords in, and it said that it was wrong. I was like, what? That doesn't make any sense at all. So I went and I was just like, what? To my friends that were in the party, and they were like, yeah, join. So I went on my second account, I joined, and I started talking to the guy that said he bought my account. I was like, bro, what the heck is up? And he was like, I bought your account from a friend named Scott. I was like, wait, I know Scott. I used to play with him, have him on Snapchat. And I was like, what? He was like, yeah, he sold it to me. I was like, well, he can't know my account information because I never told it to him. He was like, oh, well, he's really good with the online stuff, so he could probably like just know like how to hack your stuff. I was like, what? So he was like, oh yeah, he probably has your IP and your password and everything, and he probably changed all of it and then wanted some quick money and sold it to me. I was like, what? That's so crazy. He was like, yeah, uh, so I guess this is my account now. I was like, you're so stupid. And he was like, what? It's not like you could have it back. I'm like, what? I was like, bro, you gotta give me my account back. It's my account. You can't just be like, oh, this is my account now. He was like, oh, well, you could pay me for it. I was like, I'm not gonna pay you for my account. How stupid do you think I am? And he was like, well, I paid $50 and I'm not going out $50. I was like, okay, well, maybe we could change that. So I started talking to him, trying to become friends with him, playing some Fortnite, whatever. And eventually I was like, bro, let me get my account. He was like, well, actually, even if I was going to give you your account, I don't actually know the password. I was like, what? You could just look. And then he was like, no, because you have to know the password to be able to see the password and change it and all that stuff. I was like, this is crazy. So he was like, yeah, I don't know what to do for you, man. I was like, well, either give me my account or I'm going to take it back forcefully. He was like, well, I can't give you your account. So I was like, you know what, screw this. So I was like, you know what, I'm already going to stay up all night, so let's just play some more with him. Because I was not really ready to go to bed because I was already planning to stay up all night. So I went and I was like, cool, let's play some Fortnite then, and then I'll figure this out later. And then we played some, because like he was talking smack to me a little bit too. So I was like, brother, hit me up in a 1v1, and then we did, and I smacked him. And then he was bragging about all his wins, and then we tried to play some duos, and he couldn't like kill anyone to save his life. I was like, you're trash. So then I just got off because I was getting bored of him. All my friends had already gotten off, and I was just like, you know what, screw it, I'll deal with this tomorrow. So I woke up the next day. I was like, well, I don't know what to do. And then I remembered, I was like, oh yeah, my account got hacked. So overnight, I had some of my friends link me uh, some Sony information, like their entertainment uh, number and stuff. So I called the number, and they're out of business. But I went to the website, and there was like this thing where you could talk online to some of the agents. I was like, oh, all right, this sounds fair. So I started talking to them, and they were like, oh, what's your serial number for the PlayStation that it was originally made, that the account was originally made on? I was like, oh, and then I told them that, and then they're like, okay, we'll see what we can do. And then they sent me an email and everything to change my password. And I was like, all right, what's this gonna do? And they're like, well, like you could change your password and your email back to what it was. Well, of course, change the password and stuff. And then I was like, all right. And then after I did that, I was like, what now? And they're like, well, go log onto your account. Your password's been changed now, so you have access no one else does. I was like, oh, that sounds so good. And they were like, yeah, make sure you're safe with your account and all of that. I was like, okay. So I went on and I logged on. I was like, let's go. I have my account. And then next thing you know, the guy that originally had my account, or like the guy that had logged onto my account that bought it, he was like, oh, bro, like he added me on PlayStation on one of his like main accounts. He was like, bro, what happened? Why don't I have access to the account? I was like, bro, I told you I would take it back forcefully if I had to. He was like, what? That's not fair. I just lost $50 and all of this. He was like, you owe me. I was like, bro, it's my account. I don't owe you shit. And he was all mad. I was like, you know what? Screw this. And I blocked him. I kicked him from my party, everything like that. I was just like, you know what? Screw him. I was like, I have my account back. That's all. And then I was like thinking about it. I was like, wait, what about Scott? So I went and I texted Scott, the guy that had apparently sold it. And he was like, bro, I never had your account information. I was like, I don't know how I could have gotten it. So I was like, you know what? I checked out both their stories, and I thought about it. I was like, the guy that says that he had bought it was actually probably the guy that had it uh, hacked. He was probably the guy that hacked it. And my friend Scott was like, yeah, bro, that's probably what happened. He hacked it and then tried to blame it on me. And he was like, that little bastard, I'm gonna beat him up at school. I was like, bro, you don't have to really do all of that. I have my account back. It's not a big deal. He was like, no, I don't like that guy anyways. I was like, alright, bro, you do you. And I hung up on him. And then I was just sitting there. And I was like, you know what? Let me go text this guy one more time. And then I confronted him. And then he got all mad and he just left. I was like, alright, you know what? Fuck it. I don't really care anymore. I'm just gonna forget that all this even happened. I have my account back. I'm happy. And yeah, that's basically the story of how my account got hacked. Yeah, it's pretty wild. But at least I got it back in the end. And hopefully this story can actually help you guys. If your accounts ever get hacked, you know, you guys can get it back. Hopefully this helps you guys. And of course, if you guys did enjoy this video, leave a like. If you guys do like these story times, you can always comment down below, tell me about it. Tell me if you guys have any crazy story times. Maybe your sister fucked your dad or something. I have no idea. Um, Things like that. Um, if you guys are new around here, make sure you subscribe. Anyway.